He'll make you laugh, but damn it, can't put a mic in a stand. God. Fantastic stuff. Check him out at the Looney Bin this week. Coming up next, check him out. His name is Mario.
Evening. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. All right. Is there actually anybody there? Because it's gotten real quiet. I've noticed in about the last 20 minutes. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, that was worse than the last time, but that's okay. We'll get there. This is only actually my second time on a comedy stage, so we're just going to give this a whirl. Anybody got kids? Let's just start with real basics. I know somebody asked this earlier. We got a couple of parents in there. I've got kids. I've got 6 of them. I've got lots of babies' mamas. I've got the one who left me, the one who stayed with me, and the one of the 16-year-old that I met for the first time 2 weeks ago. So that's an interesting deal there. That's my newly adopted daughter. But my youngest biological daughter, her and I have spent years messing with each other, and I like to do something called breaking my children. This is where you damage your children for their own good. And any parent who wants to do that with their kids, I definitely encourage it. Some years back, when my daughter was about 8 years old, we were in the hardware store, and I just taken her shopping with me. We were running errands like good dads do, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Because let's face it, dads don't really run errands, do we? But I had her out at the hardware store, and she's standing over in the corner. We're in the aisle with the ropes and the chains and this kind of thing. And I'm busy doing what I've got to do over here. And I turn around, and she is balled up in these chains. And she says, Daddy, 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 Daddy. What? She said, next time you tie me up and shove me in a duffel bag, will you use these chains? Because I think they're pretty. You guys laugh, and I appreciate that. The people in the hardware store were absolutely horrified. What they didn't know was I had been teaching my daughter magic for a number of years by that point. She was studying escape magic. It wasn't nearly as abusive as it could be. It's definitely abusive when I changed the locks. So we finished up, and we went to the grocery store to do some shopping, and it's right around the holidays. And I asked her, I says, do you want to help Daddy? And she says, sure. So what can I do? I said, well, it's almost Hanukkah. Where'd my Jewish friend go? I think he's already at the door. That's okay. Anyway, it's almost Hanukkah. Why don't you go find us a kosher ham? Now, do my audience tonight know what kosher is? Okay, good. The other night we didn't know, so good. If we're tracking on kosher, good. So she runs off. She's 8 years old. She runs off. She's going to do Daddy a favor, and she's going to dig through every ham in the frozen food section trying to find a kosher ham. If you don't know how this is done, there's actually a little symbol on kosher foods. But she comes back, she's really devastated. She says, Daddy, I can't find it. And if you've got little girls especially, they get very upset and very emotional with their daddies when they feel like they've let their daddies down. This was this situation. I says, honey, it's okay. What's wrong? She says, Daddy, I've looked all over the place. I cannot find a kosher ham anywhere. Well, honey, did you ask the butcher? She says, no. I said, okay, well, why don't you go ask the butcher? So she runs off, and about 2 minutes later, there's a little bit of a ruckus behind me. I turn around, and what I can only describe as the bride of Chucky is now coming at me. This 8-year-old little girl has murder in her eyes. She is, at this point, going to kill her father. And so I always try to be a good dad. So, I take a knee, and I said, well, what's the matter, honey? She says, you lied to me. So I would never lie to you. What are you talking about? She says, there's no such thing as kosher ham. So who told you that? She says, well, the butcher did. So, well, does that man look Jewish to you? She says, well, no. I said, would a good Jewish man handle pork? She said, well, no. I said, well, there you go then. Obviously, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's just go ahead and forget the ham for Hanukkah this year, and we'll go ahead and go home. She smiles and walks out with me. And, and I encourage people to break their children. So my friend who I was telling this story to the other day, she asked me, she says, I've known you for 10 years now. I had no idea you guys were Jewish. We're not. It's just the joy of breaking your children. You teach them really screwed up things to follow and then leave them out in the rain to hang. Because if you truly love your children, you will damage their goods. Some people say, hit them with your elbows or something. I'm not that tall. I'm like the commander of the Lollipop Guild up here. Let's be honest. I'm not tall enough to be average height. That's what, 5'10"? I'm definitely not 5'10". You got to be 4'10" to be a little person. Well, I'm not that either. What am I? I'm just screwed is what I am. I'm the guy that you guys call when you want somebody to go in that crawl space. Yeah, I don't care how big and bad you think you are. That's the moment you call the littlest guy you know without actually calling a little person, because that would be... Racist isn't the right word, but we're all definitely on the same page here. My kids, my oldest one, he's now in his 30s. I have to say in his 30s because I've got this much time. I appreciate everybody this evening. Have a good night, and thanks for coming out again. I'm Mario.
Alrighty. Give it up for Mario on that epic